Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Warships Blitz with Terry. And it's not just me today, because we have another one from the vault. This is an interstellar Kraken in what I assume is the Hsien Yang, because the problem with this replay is that it's in Chinese. Well, I assume it's Chinese, I can't read it. Which means I have to guess the ship a little bit. As you can see from the opening screen, it's an older replay. But I like these nostalgic replays. It was from the good old days. Anyway, Kraken here is teamed up with, what is this? Tier 8 cruiser, is a Takao probably. And they're up against, it is a Tier 8 battle. So they're up against a Japanese Tier 8 battleship, so that'd be an Amagi, that would be a North Carolina, a Nagato, and that's a triple Benson. Is that triple Benson? Yeah, it's a triple Benson and a Mahan, I think. Is it Mahan or Mahan? I'm always confused. I've missed to look it up, but I've heard somebody actually saying Mahan in a history video the other day, so I'll go with that for now, but I'll have to look that up in time. Anyway, they are playing on a map which has an objective, and I have no freaking idea what it is because I can't read it. But we're doing this anyway. So, the Hsien Yang, great ship. Absolutely great ship. One of my favorite ships, as you know. Oh, it's this map and it's domination mode. I forgot what it's called. Something. You get that a lot this turn. So Kraken here spawns on this side together with a ship that is friendly of some description. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Hsien Yang. It's got one radar, double smoke, and 2 engine boosts. So everybody says hi, I assume. And he's got ammunition loaded of some kind. I don't know if it's I think it's the high explosive, but that's how much you rely on actually being able to read these things. Anyway, lots of destroyers. So what is one to do in a Hsien Yang, being up against 4 American destroyers? Because this thing has deep water torpedoes. Generally, you'd be a bit careful and rely on your teammates, but no cruisers around here. The division mate's on the other side. So Kraken here goes like, screw it. We're going in anyway. Who needs torpedoes? And I wholeheartedly support that sentiment. Okay, he's got something to shoot at. It's a destroyer. Okay, he switches over to the armor piercing. It's that much I could tell. It's a destroyer and it's American. I don't know if that was the tier 7 or the tier 8, but we'll find that out. Anyway, so the one thing that you want to do in the Hsien Yang is you want to shoot with your guns. And Kraken, there's a destroyer next to you, right on your right. Yeah, that thing, and he's torpedoing you. So he kind of missed that one a little bit. Panic smoke, and is still spotted, but manages to get into the capture circle. There was only one spread of torpedoes, so I definitely wouldn't be sitting broadside on here. And yeah, there's more fire, but now they've lost track, and he's still sitting inside the capture circle though, because there is a battleship. I don't know what it is, can't tell from here, and it's reversing behind the island. So these torpedoes are probably. Oh no, actually. He's waited until the battleship changed his mind to go forward. So, yeah, that's probably going to hit. I think this is one of the Amagis from the looks of it, but can't be certain. Now, the thing, obviously, is that he is spotted, and yeah, look at that beauty. So that was a full 8 spread hitting. And he's the destroyer who was on his right and had his flank obviously decided that he had better things to do, and he could leave his teammates to it. Well, to be fair, there's 3 of them and only 1 of him. Yeah, there comes some more torpedoes. That American destroyer there seems to have forgotten that Hsien Yangs have deep water torpedoes. He could have literally just sailed up to him and shot him in the face, or torpedoed him in the face, because there's nothing he could do about it. His smoke's on cooldown, so he's playing Ring Around the Rosie with the island. He is spotted, and he knows that he can't. And now he's sailing right up in front of that battleship. His torpedoes are almost reloaded, so is that the Amagi? I think that it's the Amagi or the Nagato. Could be the Nagato, but that's a dead battleship. And yeah, the 2 destroyers have finally realized that they can literally just sail up to him and kill him. But yeah, now you see the other problem that destroyer captains are having when they're facing the Hsien Yang. They're trying to furiously torpedo this ship. And look at what this American destroyer has done. He's tried to torpedo the Hsien Yang, and he hasn't used his gun the whole time. So he's now down to half health because the Kraken had no such problem because he knows that he can't torpedo him anyway. And now he smokes up, and now he will realize that the other thing that the Hsien Yang has is radar. And suddenly, the story starts looking very, very differently. And now he is spotted because I think he's proximity detected at this point. But the other destroyer has sort of given up, and Kraken decides that it's enough, and it looks like his American compatriot agrees and says, "Screw this! this isn't fun. We're not doing this." So there's another battleship over there. I'm not sure what that is, but it could be the other Amagi or one of the Amagis. Really difficult to tell from this distance. But yeah, he's deciding that there's way too many American destroyers in that capture circle, so you better go this way and cap the other one again. Because all his consumables are done for. He switched back to the high explosive, and these torpedoes probably won't have range because that thing is sailing away from him. But they have lost one of their battleships. And yeah, we do remember that there were 2 American destroyers, but I think one of them is dead. So it's probably just the other one left somewhere around Sea Cap. It might have been the one who decided that he didn't want anymore. So now here's the thing. The other thing you can do with the Hsien Yang, you could stealth torp, and you see how he's not using his guns because he doesn't want to give his position away. He thinks about it, obviously. Heals up a little bit and waits for the torpedoes to reload. But yeah, there's a destroyer behind him, so he's got to go forward again. So I might as well at some point have to start opening up. Now he's spotted, just waiting for the torpedoes to reload. Tier 8, right down the indicator. But that battleship isn't even looking his way. I mean, he's firing his secondaries, so now he's rushing him. Because turning broadside would be a bad idea, and these torpedoes are going to hit anyway, and there's a destroyer behind him. So that's another doink, 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 10 torpedoes on target. And he fluffed his shot completely with the main guns. That could have totally killed him if he had got that on target. But now, yeah, he's got a bit of a problem. Because, I mean, they've lost this anyway, and the other the friendly destroyers are coming finally around from the other side of the map. But that battleship has completely underestimated what he could do. At this range, he even switches back to the armor piercing, because the Hsien Yang is an American destroyer at heart. And he's fluffed his main battery of shots again. And now he's just kind of casually sailing around the other side, and it's just going to murder him from where his guns aren't pointing. And yeah, you have been outmaneuvered. Let's see if that thing is surviving long enough for him to get the kill on it with the torpedoes. Yeah, the secondaries are still there, and you do not underestimate the secondaries. But that one torpedo salvo should be enough, and yeah, there it goes. And that was that. And now it's just one destroyer left, and they've got 45 seconds. But that was... yeah, now it's done. That was... Even though I couldn't read anything, that was absolutely hilarious. And I love it when the enemy team is so accommodating, especially the enemy destroyers, of trying to frantically torpedo you and letting you get 2 or 3 salvos with the main guns in at close range, and then decide to smoke up and... and you can just radar them and keep shooting at them. That is just too beautiful. So, yeah, I know this was a really old one, but I think this was great to watch. And if you find an enemy team that is this accommodating, even in a destroyer that can't actually torpedo other destroyers, well, it turns out you don't have to. So that's it for today. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.